Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of 14th May. Journey through time of 14th May 2025 Wednesday. Today's that is 14th May highlight in history. 1607. English colonists established James Fort which would become Jamestown, Virginia, the earliest permanent English settlement in the Americas. 1608. The Protestant Union, a coalition of Protestant German states, is founded to defend the rights, land, and safety of each member against the Catholic Church and Catholic German states. 1610. Henry IV of France is assassinated by Catholic zealot Francois Ravaillac, and Louis XIII ascends the throne. 1643. 4-year-old Louis XIV becomes King of France upon the death of his father Louis XIII. 1747. War of the Austrian Succession. A British fleet under Admiral George Anson defeats the French at the First Battle of Cape Finisterre. 1796. Edward Jenner administers the first smallpox inoculation. 1800. The Sixth United States Congress recesses, and the process of moving the federal government of the United States from Philadelphia to Washington, D.C. begins the following day. 1804. William Clark and 42 men depart from Camp Dubois to join Meriwether Lewis at St. Charles, Missouri, marking the beginning of the Lewis and Clark expedition's historic journey up the Missouri River. 1811. Paraguay. Pedro Juan Caballero, Fulgencio Yegros, and Jose Gaspar Rodriguez the Francia start actions to depose the Spanish governor. 1836. The Treaties of Velasco are signed in Velasco, Texas. 1857. Mindon Min was crowned as King of Burma in Mandalay, Burma. 1863. American Civil War. During the Vicksburg Campaign, Union forces drive Confederates under Joseph E. Johnston out of Jackson, Mississippi in the Battle of Jackson. 1868. Boshin War. The Battle of Utsunomiya Castle ends as former Tokugawa shogunate forces withdraw northward. 1870. The first game of rugby in New Zealand is played in Nelson between Nelson College and the Nelson Rugby Football Club. 1878. The last witchcraft trial held in the United States begins in Salem, Massachusetts, after Lucretia Brown, an adherent of Christian Science, accused Daniel Spofford of attempting to harm her through his mental powers. 1879. The first group of 463 Indian indentured laborers arrives in Fiji aboard the Leonidas. 1900. Opening of World Amateur Championship at the Paris Exposition Universelle, also known as Olympic Games. 1913. Governor of New York William Sullivan approves the charter for the Rockefeller Foundation, which begins operations with $100 million donation from John D. Rockefeller. 1915. The May 14 revolt takes place in Lisbon, Portugal. 1918. Cape Town Mayor Sir Harry Haynes inaugurates the 2-minute silence. 1925. Mrs. Dalloway, one of Virginia Woolf's earliest and best-known novels, was published. 1931. 5 unarmed civilians are killed in the Adalen shootings as the Swedish military is called in to deal with protesting workers. 1935. The Constitution of the Philippines is ratified by a popular vote. 1939, Lina Medina becomes the youngest confirmed mother in medical history at the age of 5. 1940, World War II, Rotterdam, Netherlands is bombed by the Luftwaffe of Nazi Germany despite a ceasefire, killing about 900 people and destroying the historic city center. 1943, World War II, a Japanese submarine sinks AHS Centaur off the coast of Queensland. 1948, Israel is declared to be an independent state and a provisional government is established. Immediately after the declaration, Israel is attacked by the neighboring Arab states, triggering the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. 1951, trains ran on the Tallinn Railway in Wales for the first time since preservation, making it the first railway in the world to be operated by volunteers. 1953, approximately 7,100 brewery workers in Milwaukee perform a walkout, marking the start of the 1953 Milwaukee brewery strike. 1955 Cold War. 8 communist bloc countries, including the Soviet Union, sign a mutual defense treaty called the Warsaw Pact. 1961 Civil Rights Movement. A white mob twice attacks a Freedom Riders bus near Anniston, Alabama, before firebombing the bus and attacking the civil rights protesters who flee the burning vehicle. 1970 Andres Bader is freed from custody by Ulrich Meinhof, Gudrun Ensslin, and others, a pivotal moment in the formation of the Red Army faction. 1973 Skylab, the United States' first space station, is launched. 1977 a Dawn Air Boeing 707 leased to IAS Cargo Airlines crashes on approach to Lusaga International Airport in Lusaga, Zambia, killing 6 people. 1980 Salvadoran Civil War. The Sampul River Massacre occurs in Chalatenango, El Salvador. 1987 Fijian Prime Minister Timoki Babadra is ousted from power in a coup d'etat led by Lieutenant Colonel Sitiveni Rabuka. 1988 Carrollton bus collision. A drunk driver traveling the wrong way on Interstate 71 near Carrollton, Kentucky hits a converted school bus carrying a church youth group. 27 die in the crash and ensuing fire. 2004 The Constitutional Court of South Korea overturns the impeachment of President Roh Moo-hyun. 2004 Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark and Mary Donaldson are married at Copenhagen Cathedral. 2004 Rico Linhas Arias Flight 4815 crashes into the Amazon rainforest during approach to Eduardo Gomes International Airport in Manaus, Brazil, killing 33 people. 2008 Battle of Piccadilly Gardens in Manchester City Centre between Zenith supporters and Rangers supporters and the Greater Manchester Police. 39 policemen injured, 1 police dog injured, and 39 arrested. 2010 Space Shuttle Atlantis launches on the STS-132 mission to deliver the first shuttle-launched Russian ISS component, Razbet. This was originally slated to be the final launch of Atlantis before Congress approved STS-135. 2012 Agni Air Flight CHT crashes in Nepal after a failed go-around, killing 15 people. 2021 China successfully lands Zhurong, the country's first Mars rover. 2022 10 people are killed in a mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, share and subscribe.